Hi, Loman Hill. I am here today to talk with you about a few strategies that you can use for accommodations as you are using powerful writing in your classroom. I hope that everyone had a wonderful spring break and that as you come back, you are ready for the last 9 weeks. And I know that that's going to include powerful writing. So let's take a minute to look at some accommodations that you can use for students who need some accommodations for powerful writing instruction in your classroom. So what's the first accommodation you might make? You might make an accommodation for number of major details. You will see on the screen a picture of a powerful writing tree that Ms. Mers used in her classroom. And Mrs. Mers was using this as a shared writing. And you'll notice that instead of having 3 major details, she had 2, because her focus was really working on getting those minor details strong and in place for 5th grade writers. So one of the things that you can accommodate is the number of major details. And this could be an accommodation that you do by students or even by groups of students, not something you would have to do with the whole class. So think about if you have students that are good with doing 3 major details, or if you have students who would be better focusing on 2. Perhaps you have those gung-ho writers and they are ready for 4 major details possibly. So another accommodation that you can make is in the number of minor details. And you can increase or you can decrease that number of minor details. And the power of increasing or decreasing is also in that maybe you want to work on, you would rather your students have 2 really strong minor details, then work on those. Or if you have students who really struggle and 3 might be a lot, have them do 2. Again, this could be by student, small groups of students. So think about individually where your students are and how many minor details do you want each of your students to include in his or her writing. Another accommodation is a scribe. Now, if you have students that have written language concerns or students who the active handwriting is really difficult, think about in a powerful writing organizer, our focus is not on the actual handwriting, it's on organizing content. So if a scribe is one way to take out that concern and focus on organization, by all means do so, because it does allow students to focus on ideas without writing getting in the way. And that scribe could be you, that scribe could be a paraeducator, another adult in the classroom, or perhaps that is even another student as a scribe. And a final accommodation I'd like to share with you is working in partners. Perhaps you have students work in partners to create a graphic organizer. Not only does that help with if you needed a scribe, but it also gives students someone else to process through the ideas, share their ideas, and give students ideas in writing. And these partners could be used not only to create the powerful writing tree, but partners could also be used to create a draft. And so as you're implementing powerful writing in the classroom, think about how you can use one of these accommodations in the classroom with your students. And as always, if you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to reach out, and I would love to come model powerful writing with you and your students.